Hello all, welcome to Studio M Pilates. Today is September 29th. That's just me not willing to realize it's gonna be October on Saturday. Today is a mat roller balance class, half hour. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, I'll provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch, do a different movement, maybe even outside the family of exercises that I'll offer up today. So the main goal is to take care of yourself. So you do what you need to do. We'll get started as we do standing. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. So you stand with a functional parallel position for you. So feet just underneath the pelvis, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in relative alignment. Something just an upright posture that's comfortable for you. Just drop the arms down by your side. From here, you're gonna inhale the shoulders up to the ears and the shoulder shrug. Exhale, you just slide them down the back of the body. Yeah. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls, run the shoulders back, up towards the ears, roll them forward. And again, back, up, rolling them forward, back, up, rolling them forward. One more time, and back, up, rolling them forward. Now keep the arms long. I'm gonna swing the arms back, up, and forward. Back, up, and forward. These circles are any amount for you, any size that works for you. Back, up, and forward. And then one more time, back, up, and then forward. Drop the arms down by your side. Let's reverse the shoulder circle. Shoulders come forward. Draw them up toward the ears, roll the shoulders up and slide them down the back. Again, forward, up, and around. Just getting shoulder girdle warmed up. Forward, up, and around. And forward, up, and around. Now keep the arms long, swing the arms forward, up, back, and around. Yeah. Forward, up, back, and around. And again, any size circle that works for you. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. And just gonna drop the arms down by your side. All right, from here, keeping both feet firmly planted on the floor, you're just gonna bend the knees and straighten. Yeah, so as I bend my knees, I'm not allowing my heels to come up. And I'm pretending like I'm in a column or a cylinder or maybe an elevator shaft. So I'm just dropping down and rising up without any tucking or arcing of my back or pelvis. So I'm just trying to go up and down, which might mean that range of motion for the knee bends might be super small. Not to worry how big or small they are, just trying to get some movement in the legs. Last one here. Good, and then stand it up, shake it out. So I'm gonna face the camera. We'll go ahead and have a wide turnout stance, not your widest, but something that you feel fairly comfortable holding and standing strong here. I'm gonna encourage you to place your hands on your hips. You can place them anywhere you like. Hands on the hips will just help us determine where the pelvis is going. So I'm gonna shift my pelvis to the right, and then shift my pelvis to the left. So I'm just doing little hip rocks. And as you do these hip rocks, you might find that one side of the inner thigh gets a little bit more activated or lengthened or stretched. Yeah, so I say a reasonable pace, nothing too quick here. So I'm going in a pace that works for me. Go a little bit quicker, maybe a little bit slower, but nothing too club ready. Yeah. Okay, just a couple more times like that. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and send the pelvis to the right. Leave the left hand onto the hip if you like. Reach the right arm up and over. So you're gonna get a stretch, reaching over to the left side, stretching at the right side of the waist. You'll get maybe a little top inner thigh of that left leg, a little stretch coming right back up, right hand of the hip. Press the hips over to the left, drop the left arm, reach the left arm up and over for a little side stretch. Enjoy this, we only got this one more time each side. And coming up, left on the hip, shift the hips to the right, drop the right arm, reach up and over. Firmly planted feet. Yeah, and then coming up, right hand on the hip, press the hips over to the left arm drops, reach up and over. I'm just getting a little side stretch there. And then coming up and just shake it out. So this little hip shift will come into play probably a little bit later. It's just how to direct the pelvis over one leg and the other, even though the feet are planted. All right, so we're gonna keep this both legs straight, but I'm gonna use my foot. I'll just pull up my pant a little bit here, pant leg. I'm gonna lift up my heel and then place it down. Lift it up and place it down. Maybe that's enough for you, but can you keep the leg straight and propel yourself off the foot, rolling through the foot? Yeah, little articulation for the foot, just pushing yourself over to that left leg. Yeah, do that for me one more time and then place the foot back down. We'll go to the right, or sorry, the left. Left heel comes up, down just to feel that. up and down. And then use the rolling of the foot to press to that right leg, rolling up and press over. You don't want to use too much momentum. It's going to go off the side here. But using the articulation foot really gets that foot more activated. Pause here. Now I'm going to have you bend your right knee. You're going to do that same thing. You're going to press a little bit more activation here. Yeah. Do that one more time. We'll stay to the side though. As you press, can you bring that leg in and then out, land with the bent knee. Press up, in, out, and land. Up, in, out, and land. Pause. You go to the left. So we'll pause. We'll just press up, just straight leg. Or sorry, the leg is just free, right? We got that twice. Let's do that one more time. And then can you bring that leg in? Land and bend. Press up, in and out, land and bend. Press up, in and out, land and bend. Press up, in and out, land and bend. One more time. This might be just a little extra. That's okay, and just land and shake it out. Just felt really good. Okay, for me. All right, so we'll go ahead and get onto the mat. That last part will be coming back at the end of class, just to get us a little familiar with that. I will make it a little bit bigger. So you can always come back to that size that we did in the beginning here, if that works better for you. All right, so I'm just gonna adjust my camera here. Find your roller, place your roller onto your mat. Yeah. Head and tailbone fully supported here on the roller. Knees bent, feet flat. Arms just down onto the mat by your side. Yeah. Just find a little bit of alignment here. So think about your thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with sit bones, feet pointing straight ahead. Center back of the pelvis is connected to that roller, or center back the sacrum or SI joint. And then think about the back, bottom two ribs also connect, right? So you're just trying to establish a relative neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Yeah. And then can you find weight into the feet? Big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. So just equally weighted to both feet. Just scan where your weight of the hands might fall. Not trying to change anything. It might be thumb, pinky, center of the palm side. One side will probably feel different than the other. Just take note. Then do find weight to the center back of the skull. So the chin is pointing down towards the chest too much, nor up towards the ceiling. So just trying to establish this relative natural curve of the back of the neck. And for a moment here, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can. Very good. From here, take a deep inhale and exhale, float both arms up to the ceiling, leaving the palms to face forward. On the exhale, you're gonna reach this right arm back, keep the ribs dropping down. Inhale that arm right back up. Exhale, drop the ribs, scoot the belly, left arm reaches back, ribs are dropping. Inhale back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back, ribs drop down. Inhale back up, and then exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs are dropping. Yeah. Inhale right back up, pause, and then reach both arms back. Yeah, inhale the arm to right back up. Range of motion might be different here. Exhale, reaching both arms back, because now you're using both arms. Might need to be a little bit smaller, that's fine. Maybe it doesn't change at all, I don't know. Exhale, reaching both arms back. Mine does get a little bit smaller here for me. Inhale the arm to right back up. One more time, please. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up, pause here. Rotate your palms to face inward. You're gonna bend at the elbow. So the forearm is parallel to the ground, elbows just right over the shoulder. So we're gonna do a little chest stretch. On the exhale, you're just gonna open up the arms to the side, like a goalpost arm. And bring the elbows right back over the shoulders. Or you can think about your arms being the binding of a book. You're gonna open up, front and back cover. Your spine is that center binding. And then bring the elbows right over the shoulders again. And then open. Yeah. And close. And then open. And close. So on this next one, as you open, can you stay there, right? Some of us might be able to stay here. Some of us may not feel great. So if you're feeling any numbing, tingling, zinging sensations in your chest, upper arms, forearms, or fingertips, you probably just want to go back to this open and close, right? If you're okay to remain here, maybe you just stay here. But if it's available to you, can you turn your head to the right? So you're getting an additional stretch of that left side of the neck, left of the chest. If you're continuing to open and close, just keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then bring the gaze up toward the ceiling for those of us who are taking the head turn, and then exhale, turn your head to the left. Little nice reset for those of us who've been sitting perhaps all day at the computer, talking on the phone. Yeah. And then bring the gaze back up toward the ceiling. Everyone can bring their elbows right back over the shoulders, reach the arms up, and they can bring the arms forward and down. So the arms can be onto the mat, it could be hand, it could be forearm. If you have the capability, you can bend at the elbows. So the elbows are the only thing that's connected to the mat. Some of us may not feel like we have long enough arms or it doesn't feel right for us. Just keep the arms down by your side. Just floating the arms up might give you a little bit extra challenge. So it's up to you. On the exhale, you're gonna flip the right leg to tabletop, standing strong to that left foot. Inhale to hold it, and exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong to the right foot. Inhale to hold, and exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale to hold, and exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Yeah. Inhale to hold, and exhale, place the foot back down. Moving on, you'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. You'll leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. So both legs are up, squeeze the inner thighs together for a moment, right? You're gonna move your right leg. So you're gonna reach the right toe down for the mat, hinging from your thigh. Inhale that leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down, hinging from the thigh. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, right toe taps down. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't, it's okay. Bring it back up. Left toe taps down, bring it up. You can sit with the pointed feet, or if you're ready, flex your feet. And I'm gonna try the heel tap down, going to the right. Inhale back up. If that's not available, go back to the pointed feet. Left heel taps down. Inhale right back up. Then exhale, right heel taps. Inhale up, then exhale, left heel taps. Inhale up. Now pause here. Now extend both legs up for the ceiling, any amount for you, and then bring the legs back to tabletop. Extend both legs up. Back to tabletop. 2 more times. Extend both legs up. Back to tabletop. Last one here. Extend both legs up. Yeah. Bring it back to tabletop. Place the right foot back down first, followed by the left. If you need to shake anything out, feel free, and just bring your arms down to the mat by your side for a moment. Then from here, you'll interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, and just point the elbows slightly forward, keeping the pelvis, lower spine stable the best you can. Take a deep inhale and exhale, nod the head, round spine up, abdominal core looking towards your belly, knees or thighs, not the ceiling, hopefully. Inhale here, exhale, coming right back down and through. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head, round spine up, abdominal core. Inhale to hold. And exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl to pause to hold. Take a deep inhale in here, keeping the legs stable, turn the torso towards the right, in the amount. Inhale back to center. Turn the torso towards the left. Focus on the torso rather than the head. Yeah, come back to center. Turn the torso towards the right. And center. Turn the torso towards the left. Yeah, and center. Pause here. Round up 1 more inch, and then come all the way back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Nod the head. Round the spine up. Abdominal curl. Pause. Now you release the right arm. You're gonna side bend to the right. Maybe reaching for the calf, ankle, or leg. Yeah, coming back to center, or maybe even heel. Exhale. Side bend to left. So you're really trying to shorten the waist on that side. Yeah. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. I have really long arms, so don't feel like I have to reach too much, but I really have to activate to get into my side bend to do that. Coming back to the center. And then 1 more time each side. Yeah. Because you can just reach the arm, nothing wrong with that. Just takes out some of that contraction. Yeah. And then coming back to center. Pause here, round up 1 more inch, going all the way back down. And then you can place your arms back onto the mat for a moment, shake anything out. Then we are going to move on to the balance on the roller here. So go ahead and float both arms up for the ceiling, palm space inward or outward. I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to move the arms here today. So just take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're going to lift your right foot and leg up to a tabletop. So it could be just a heel lift or maybe a couple toe taps if we need that. Exhale, place the foot back down. So you go where you go. It could be a heel lift, might be a couple toe taps, or exhale, lift the left leg to tabletop. Yeah. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Now I'm going to add a little challenge. So you can do whatever you need to do here, but exhale, right leg floats to tabletop. Can you hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot back down gently. Find center. Then exhale, left leg floats up. And can you hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot back down. That's my more challenging side, yeah? So here, exhale, we all have a challenging side, right? Exhale, right leg close up to tabletop again. and stick there with just a tabletop leg, or can you send the leg up toward the ceiling and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Find center and then exhale, left leg, tabletop. If you're ready, send that leg up. Wherever you're at, we're gonna hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down, and both arms come forward and down. When I did that yesterday on that side, I was all over the map. So each day is different, so just be kind to yourself, yeah? All right, so from here, arms down by your side, just take a deep inhale in here, exhale, sink the belly, tilt the feet bone in for the lower back towards the roller. Some of us will get real close to it, some of us might feel super far away, some of us will connect, that's fine. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. What I'm just asking you to do is find a curl of the spine and the pelvis. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the feet bone, any amount of imprint curl that you can find, don't try to force it. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. We're just trying to get some movement. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly to the feet bone into the lower back, any amount. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Now we're gonna move on, take a deep inhale and exhale, sink the belly to the feet bone into the lower back. Engage your glutes, float yourself up, press your pelvis up, find your bridge here on this roller. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Run through, and if you want to experiment, you can flip the arms up from the ceiling, try that there. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up, find your bridge. Well, a little wobbly for me. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, because now I don't have my arms to help stabilize. Yeah, I can also go back to elbows if that works better. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up, find your bridge. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. If your arms are up, bring them down by your side onto the mat, and then you should just go ahead and rock back and forth here on the roller. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. Just giving yourself a little release from side to side to the back of the body here. To make the surface area a little bit bigger, just open up your arms and legs so you get more surface area to the back of the body. You get to the biggest surface area, you just lift up one arm and one leg, which means you get more side shoulder blade towards the shoulder area rather than mid-spine. Yeah, because as we pass through from side to side, we go through the spine and go through that side of the shoulder. Yeah, and I also get more side glute too. So that's up to you. Do what feels good. Find yourself back to the center. And then you're gonna go ahead and roll up to one side of the roller, coming back down onto the mat. So the roller a little bit to the side, don't let it get too far away from you. And then if you like, just tuck the knees into your chest. Yeah, or do what you need to do, any release, figure 4, constructive rest, kind of like a butterfly if that works, maybe full collapse. All right, wherever you're at, you're gonna find your roller, take the roller into your hands. Outside handed grip of the roller. You imprint the spine, flip the arms up toward the ceiling. Right knee to the chest, follow with the left knee. So both legs are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale around up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. Inhale in here, I'm gonna switch sides. Inhale, and then switching sides. Exhale and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, and in. Exhale, exit both knees in and roll yourself down. So this next one, I'm gonna have you send your arms overhead. Overhead is relative to you. It might be in front of the gaze, it might be by the ears, that's fine. I'm gonna encourage you to try to keep your abdominal curl where it is. When we start to reach the arms back, we have a tendency to roll down a little bit. The legs will drift away at an angle that works for you. So the arms and legs drift away from each other and bring everything back in. Here we go, float the arms up. Back imprints, right knee in, left knee in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, right up, abdominal curl. And then we'll send the arms and legs away from each other. Inhale out, exhale all the way back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Hold here. Can you roll up 2 more inches? Yeah, and then try it. Inhale out, exhale back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Last one. Inhale out, exhale back in. Pause, roll yourself down, and then you can look right, look left. All right. One last variation here. So hands to the outside of the roller, flip the arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints, right knee into the chest, followed by the left knee, both legs are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Power, keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. To the left armpit, draw it towards the right knee, it's gonna spiral the torso. Inhale in here, and switch sides, armpit towards knee. Inhale, and switching sides. Exhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, in, X, and in. Exhale, exhale. Now switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switch sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hug those knees in. Roll yourself down, look right, look left. Take a release that works for you. Excuse me. So we're gonna move on to full bridges. You can use a roller. If you can use a roller, you're gonna place the roller underneath the triangle of your legs. You might be like, Blaine, roller and bridges today aren't my jam. Ditch the roller, just keep your feet on the mat. You'll be able to do everything there. All right, if you're ready to place your feet onto the roller, go ahead and do that. Send the foot on top of the roller. Everyone has the option to keep the arms down by your side. It gives you the biggest base of support. And also bend the elbow, so that base support is just now the upper arms. Taking the entire arm base support away, just flip the arms up. Yeah, you can change your mind at any time. All right, that's up to you. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, I'm gonna scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to a bridge. So it could be rolling up, flat back up. Whatever works for you, your pathway is up to you. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Again, rolling down, flat back down, it's all good. Finding neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Find your bridge pathway, but find the center line of the body so you don't drift from side to side. You know I like to drift to the left, that's my challenge. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Finding neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, curl, floating yourself up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Neutral, inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, floating yourself up. Finding that bridge here. Hold, come down 1 to 2 inches. You're gonna pulse up for 8, moderately 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You pause and hold, right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up, tabletop. Inhale it back down gently. Right leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale back down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale down, exhale, left leg floats. Yeah, inhale down, flip the hips up a little bit higher, then come all the way down. Do me a favor, lengthen out the legs, push the roller away once, and then pull it back. Do that again one more time. Press it away, and then pull it back. All right, feet back, wherever you like. And if you didn't have a roller, you just stretch out your legs, right? All right, arm position of choice. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, sink the belly, curl the tongue, float yourself up, find your bridge. Nothing unusual here. Right leg floats to tabletop, extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down, the high standing left legs, you flex your foot, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up one more time. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Pause, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down, flip the hips up higher. Left leg tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down, the high standing right leg as you flex your foot and then point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Last one. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, flex the foot back down. We're not done, flip the hips up higher. Right leg to tabletop again, extend the right leg up. Little circles from your thigh. We got 4, I'm on 2, here's 3, here's 4, they're small. Let's reverse the circle. We go 1, catch your level, 2, 3, 4, back to center, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, flip the hips up higher, left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up, 4 circles, any direction you start with is fine. Here's 2, 3, they're small, and 4. Let's reverse, other direction, 1, 2, keep that standing leg stable, 3, and 4, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down, float those hips up higher, come all the way down, and then lengthen out the legs. Yeah, maybe you're just gonna hang out for a moment, maybe you're gonna rock and roll the calves out, maybe you're doing internal, external rotation from your thigh bones, or maybe you're going right to the back of the legs and doing a little bit of release there. All right. Whatever you need. Now, let's go ahead and take that roller. If you still have it, and just place it to the side. So this next one, I'm not going to be able to spend as much time as I did during the week on this. So we're just going to kind of run through it and you're going to pick the variation that works best for you. Yeah. So we can all start with knees into the chest, lower legs to tabletop. Right? We've done this lots of times, right? Elbows wide. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, and the thigh bones wide, to roll yourself up. Yeah, find your balance point position. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And maybe that's just where you'll stay. You'll just keep doing that, right? If you're ready to join me, you're gonna drop the arms down to your side, open up the arms to a T, palms face up. You'll swing the arms forward, nod the head around the spine, find yourself up to a balance point teaser position. Go ahead and roll yourself down. Yeah. You can stick with that, or you can join me here as you swing your arms forward, roll yourself up, extend the legs toward the ceiling at the same time. Yeah, as you roll back down, bend the legs back in. See the arms open. See with that, or if you're ready, extend both legs up right away. Exhale, roll yourself up. Coming up. And then we'll come down with straight legs. This is our last one coming up here. Exhale, run yourself up. Breathe. I know. Bend the legs, right foot down, left foot down, lengthen out one leg, lengthen out the other leg. Reach the arms up, flat back over, and roll over. Yeah. So I usually do like to do a little bit more warm up with that. So if you found that difficult, it is difficult regardless. But here we are. It's a short class today. So roll yourself all the way up. If you found that forward fold that worked for you, we'll transition on the belly. So we're going to use the roller just for 4 reps here. Just get the upper back warmed up and ready. Roller will be in front of you. Center of the forearms on the roller, palms face each other. Forehead down its mat, as long as that feels okay for you and your neck. Remember, you can always put the head in line with your spine if that works better for you. Legs can be together or separated, parallel, turned out. Some combination of all that is fine, but I'm going to turn my legs out and slightly separate them. For me, it works best for me. Deep inhale in here. Actually, I'm going to pull the roller towards you, just flip the head and upper spine up. Keep the front bottom 2 ribs connected to the mat. Nothing too high yet. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you to flip the head and upper spine up. So as I pull the roller towards me, you can feel underneath my armpits really engage here towards the back of the shoulder blades, right? Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Excuse me, bottom of the shoulder blades. Inhale in here, exhale again, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Shoulders drift down the back. So keep the tops of shoulders away from the ears if possible, and coming right back down. One more time. And again, pulling and rolling up. Yeah. And then you can go ahead and come right back down. From here, go ahead and let that roller go. And you're going to find this goalpost position with the arm. So I'll do a side version of this just with one arm, elbow in line with the shoulder. We do that with both arms, forehead down with the mat. We go back to that upper back extension first. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up first. Then can you press into your hands, lengthen out the arms, lift up to an extension, any amount for you. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And you might be like, Blaine, that was really high for me, a little bit challenging. Then move your hands forward, take some of that height out of it. Otherwise, so let's do this again, right where their hands are. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up. And then press into the floor, float yourself up. Yeah, and coming right back down. Maybe that's just where you need to be. Maybe you want a little bit higher exploration. So pull your hands back a little bit and maybe the elbows come off a little bit. Flip the head and upper spine up first, and then press in the hands and float yourself up. Yeah, a little bit higher extension. For some, keep the tops of the feet heavy, coming right back down. Maybe you want a little bit higher, maybe it's available to you. Then pull the hands back a little bit more. First, flip the head and upper spine up. Then press into the hands, lengthen out the arms, and float up, wherever it is for you. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. You can take one hand, cross it over the other hand, forehead and cross hands like a pillow, and just rock your pelvis back and forth. And then find your pelvis back to stillness. Let's go ahead and turn out the legs if they're not already turned out. Tone the glutes, keep the head where it is, flip the lower legs off the mat, and just tap the heels together in and out. In and out, tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. And then release the legs, rock your pelvis back and forth. Take your bottom hand and put it on the top hand now. So you're just reversing the layers. Release the pelvis. Now, again, tone the glutes, flip the lower legs off the mat again, and just take tiny swimming legs from the glutes and the thighs and swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim. And swim. And swim. Release the legs back down. From here, you'll press yourself into a child's pose or a rest position that works for you. Maybe it's a cat pose. Yeah, find a position that works for you and find a release. Then take a deep inhale in here. Actually, going to roll up to the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head's going to be the last to arrive. Shoulders tilt down the back. Chin becomes parallel to the ground. And then you'll work yourself up to standing. Cow. All right, this would be a good angle. My head's cut off a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go for a whitish, not your biggest stance, but a whitish. turned out position. I'll do this somewhat sideways. We're going to squat down, a little bit of hip hinge here, reach the arms forward, knees will press over the second, third toes as you squat down. Take a deep inhale in here, we got 5. Exhale, reach forward, and come all the way back up, nice and tall. Scoop the belly, exhale, or inhale wherever you like, right? Sometimes I like to exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up, or maybe I'll inhale down, exhale up. We got one more. Coming down, we hold, we pulse for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it all the way up. All right, so we did that. We get the legs warmed up, obviously, get into our squats, which are really functional. But I'm gonna stick with this wide stance. Remember, you can always go back to that narrow bend of the knee. I'll do this a little profile, but I'm gonna lunge to that right leg. Left leg stays stable, and notice I'm hip hinging here. So I'm gonna find the deepest lunge I can find relative to me, and I'll stand right back up. So we're gonna build on that. So since we did it to the right, let's do it to the left just once. Sometimes I do prayer hands, sometimes I do hands my hips, sometimes arms up to the side. Wherever you want your arms is fine. All right, let's now go to the right again. Thank you. And then coming right back up. I love the choreography. And other side, and back up, and other side. Back up. We got one more to the left. Yeah. And then up. Now, remember how we roll to the foot. We're going to do that. And then you're going to bring this free foot to the ankle or possibly to the knee. It could be turned out, it might be parallel. So wherever you want to go, we'll stay to the same side just to keep things clear. All right. So we start with a lunge. And we're going to propel ourselves up, maybe to the ankle. Reach it out, lunge. Maybe go to the knee. Reach it out, lunge. Maybe to the ankle again. I don't know. It's up to you. You can do all the same or alternate. Knee, land, pause. Let's switch the other side. So this is the start. We propel ourselves up, maybe to the ankle, and lunge. Maybe to the knee, and maybe to the ankle. I'm just giving us some options here. And lunge, and to the knee. And lunge, pause, and that's it. Nice short set there. So we're gonna go to a full arm plank. You can certainly do this in forearm plank. So I will just demonstrate this standing up so it's maybe easy to see it. So just pretend if I'm in a plank, I'm gonna open up one leg, tap down my foot and bring it back in. And then I'll go to the other side, bring it back in. So we'll do that. I'll actually stay on that same side. So it'll be approximately 4. And then on the second set, you can just leave that leg floating in and out. Just kind of what we did with our lunges, or small lunges, and brought the leg in. It'll be something like a fan in and out. All right. Wanted to do that a little bit upright. Did that on Wednesday. Felt like it was a little helpful. On Monday, I kind of just dropped down and did it. I was hoping people were following along. All right. So feet underneath you, functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Reach the arms up. You'll dive yourself forward. Place your hands on the floor. You might need to bend your knees a little or a lot. Maybe you can keep them straight. That's fine. Find what works for you. Walk your hands out. All right. So I'm gonna take that right leg. I'm gonna step it out, tap it down, and bring it back in. I'll stick with that same right leg. Tap it out and in. 2 more times. Tap it out and in. Tap it out and in. Now left leg. Tap it out and in. So I'm really tapping down and bring it back in. That's 2. Here's 3 and 4. Maybe you just stick with that. Otherwise, you're gonna float the leg up. You're gonna fan it open and close. Right leg. Open and close. Here's 3 and close. Here's 1 and close. Tap the foot down. Left leg floats up. You open and close. Open and close. Open and close. That's 3. Here's 4. Place the foot back down. We'll hold here for an additional 5. 4, 3, scoop the belly, tone the glutes. 1, reach those heels back. Gently place the knees down. So you can find yourself into a child's pose, cat pose, seated pose, whatever release position works for you. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left of the waist, left of the ribs, breathe to that side. Find the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Walk the hands back to the center, and then widen the stance of the hands. Here, pressing your hands from the floor. If you're in child's pose, booty reaches towards the heels. If you're in cat pose, lower and upper spine reaches up towards the ceiling. If you're in seated pose, you're just gonna rock behind your system a little bit. Everyone can take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands towards you, rolling yourself up to an upright torso position. Some of us will need to come onto your knees for even standing. It's fine. Just take your inhale to the sides and backs of the ribs. As you exhale, you scoop the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. And again, inhaling to the sides and the back. Exhale, scoop the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears. In a gentle way on the exhale, allow the shoulders just to drift down, away, not trying to jam them down. Scoop the belly up and in. Exhale, nice tall posture. Let's go ahead and come to the knees. If you're not already there, curl the toes under. You're gonna bring whatever leg forward you like. So it'll be a 90-90 lunge. You can use a wall, a roller, a chair, maybe hands on the thighs or hand on the by your side. Wherever you choose, press weight into that front foot. And you use the strength, come all the way up to standing, other foot next to it. On the inhale, just shrug the shoulders up the ears. Exhale, gently, shoulders drift away from the ears, scoop the belly up and in, elongate the spine, crown of the head reaches through the ceiling. Nice, tall, comfortable posture without too much tension. And you are done. All right, I know my head was cut off on that last part. Good job. I'm gonna stop the recording. Always have to get my glasses on so I don't end the class, hopefully.